So what's like a good concert for you as a performer? What makes you say that was a good concert for me?
Um, Something that's wild, something that I leave dripping in sweat. That's always good, like when you just want to like dance for the whole night and you feel like high afterwards. I think that's always a good concert.
Also as a viewer, as somebody in the in the crowd?
I think the same thing. Like I just want to make people sweat when I'm on stage. So hopefully I think that's how the crowd should feel too.
I like it when I'm at a concert and like if it's a small room and like sweat's dripping from the ceiling, that's always a good sign when that happens.
Definitely, those are my favourite shows to do. I think
Well, what's the best concert you've ever been to then?
as someone watching. I really enjoyed watching this Japanese artist, Carrie Pamu play. I saw her play in Japan, and I also saw her play in London. And when I went to see her play in London, it was amazing because it was just like a room full of like 1,000 kids from Camden in the UK, just like singing every word in Japanese, and that was kind of amazing to see. So yeah, maybe her, or I saw this punk band called Cerebral Balls that you play in like a Chinese restaurant once. That was kind of fun.
That sounds like a good combination at that point.
Yeah.
Chinese food and a good punk band.
Yeah, it was fun.
Cool. But obviously, you're going to be performing your songs tonight. Break the Rules, good song. I like it a lot. So what's for you like a good rule to break? What's a rule that you like to break?
A rule that I like to break. I definitely like to break fashion rules. I mean, I'm wearing 2 animal prints at once. Oh my God, shock horror.
You're such a rebel. It's unbelievable.
I know. But I don't know. Like, I think rules are meant to be broken, so everyone should break a rule once and again.
So what's the best rule you've ever broken where you like say that was good that I did that?
I used to flirt with teachers in school. That was always fun, but I don't think I was so young that I feel like they probably didn't even realise I was flirting, and nothing ever happened, so unsuccessful, but still fun.
Never answered love from the teachers.
No answered love, unfortunately.
Can't have everything in life.
No, I know.
All right, but isn't it like hard? Because obviously you are like named as a rebel of in the music business. Like if you Google yourself, there's a lot of like words that say that you're that. Is it hard for you like to break rules all the time? Isn't that tiring? Because people obviously always think, oh look, she's such a rebel, and there's a lot of criticism and stuff.
Well, I never like put that title on myself. I never like came out being like, I'm a rebel, guys. That's not something that I would ever say. So I don't feel like it's anything to live up to or anything like that, because I've never called myself that once in my life. But if people want to think that, then that's cool. I just always just do my thing, and whenever people criticize me, I'm just like, okay, cool. I know that I'm never going to please everyone. That's not the point,
Doesn't that get to you though? Like obviously with all like everybody, it's not everybody obviously, but like people criticizing you, doesn't that ever bother you?
Not really so much anymore. It used to bother me a lot when I was younger. Like I used to read everything online about myself, and I'd get really upset when people said like, I don't like her music and she's really rubbish and whatever, and it would be like really upsetting. But now I just A, don't read it, and B, like don't care. and that's really liberating to honestly like genuinely not worry about like what someone thinks about you is really nice.
There was a big fury going through the interwebs about Iggy Azalea. Like when she came back home from a vacation, everybody was like criticizing her online about her body, and then she obviously she went off social media for a time. Did you hear about that?
I didn't hear about the body thing, which is crazy to me because Iggy has a great body.
Obviously, yeah.
But yeah, I know she went off social media, and I mean, to be honest, I don't blame her. It's like rough. She gets a lot of crazy people like trying to pin stuff on her. So yeah, I can understand why she wanted to take a break.
Like, there's a lot of a focus on a woman's body, like in the music industry. So how is it for you? Like, obviously, people also looking at you and making comments about your body, and then you're able to go to the Brits Award with that bloody amazing dress with flashing the side boob out. How do you do that in the end?
I think with that dress, I didn't actually realise how much side boob was happening. But I love that dress. It was Vivienne Westwood. I really loved it. But when it comes to women's bodies, I think. you know, I think that there's like always people who think that there's a perfect size, and for me, I just don't think that. Like, people have called me fat and stuff in the past, and I'm just like, whatever, dude. Like, that's like dumb, you know. And I just, it's like stupid. I think as long as a woman is like confident in her own body and happy, then that's the perfect size for them, you know.
How did you manage to gain that confidence with your own body? Because obviously we've got a lot of young viewers out there, and we also get a lot of comments about body issues that those viewers have. How are you able to like stand here and say I'm all right with my body?
I think it really just comes from within and feeling happy and satisfied with yourself, you know, and like not trying to like be someone that you're not, and not feeling pressure to wear certain clothes because other people do, you know. Like, yeah, I wore that dress, but I also like love wearing like suits and like roll necks and like boiler suits, and but I still feel like sexy in those clothes, even though I'm not showing any skin at that particular point. And I think it's just really like you as a person have to realize that everybody's different, and like that you shouldn't try and copy someone else who you think is perfect when you're probably perfect yourself, you know.
That's something you could put on a Tumblr post, something like that. That's what you said in the end. But you